You wake up from a bed early in the morning with an aim to study for your upcoming tests or to go for a morning walk. But as soon as you get up from a bed, you feel like to check your phone for a minute. Sometimes later, you realize that a minute has become an hour. You start regretting checking your phone and decide to stay away from your smartphone to control your addiction. But next day, the same thing happens again. You want to stop your social media addiction, but in reality, you are not able to. You try to put your phone down and stop scrolling, but a few minutes later, you are again on scrolling. The question is, what makes social media platforms so highly addictive and how it is destroying your daily life? The science, design, and psychology behind this digital phenomenon, which makes you to keep scrolling for hours and hours. Let us understand in our today's video. First, the hook. Social networking sites try to grab a user's attention in every single way possible. Hook is used to make a user curious or emotionally engaged with the site by using various psychological tricks. It is not just by social media sites but by every form of entertainment like books, TV shows, etc. The main motive of the hook is to create a strong and an immediate connection with the users and ensure that they remain engaged with the site. Many type of hooks are used by these social media networking sites to keep the users involved, like notifications. Notifications in context to updates made in the site or if the user has received any message, etc. are sent by these social media sites in order to inform the user, which makes him or her hooked or engaged with the site. As these notifications are very hard to resist by the users due to the phrases used by these sites with the notifications to create a curiosity in the user's mind, which makes them click the notification and eventually the user starts scrolling and seeing posts, which make these sites highly addictive. FOMO are used by these social media sites, which refers to fear of missing out. It is the anxiety or curious feeling created in a user's mind when they believe that others are experiencing something enjoyable or exciting and they might be missing it, which creates a fear inside the user's mind. This FOMO can prompt the users to overcommit themselves and constantly check social media, which keeps them addicted to the social media. It generally happens when a user sees a post about something that they are not a part of. Dopamine is a chemical substance that transmits signals between neurons or nerve cells or simply a neurotransmitter which is associated with rewards, motivation, and pleasure. Social media sites are designed to trigger this dopamine level every time you use these sites, which keeps you engaged and immersed in these sites. Every time you do something that gives you pleasure, satisfaction, or any kind of reward, your dopamine levels goes high. Whether eating a food that you love or watching a video that you wanted to watch from a very long time, etc. The same dopamine is also released while you are using a social media site. It is designed in such a way so that the user is always hooked with the site. It is done using many ways, like when you post something on social media, like a photo or any video. You start to get many positive comments, likes, and people start following you. Your brain gets a positive signal and you become more interested in doing same things again and again in order to get more likes, comments, and follows, which work as a reward or a motivation to stay more on these social media sites. If someone is not getting much likes and follows, they start to check videos of others in order to get tips and help to increase their followers. This gives them a reason to stay on social media sites for a long time, which makes them obsessed with using these sites. Due to an easy access to information and content, people do not get tired of exploring new things on the internet. Infinite scrolling on these social media sites is a big reason behind social media addiction, as there is millions and millions of minutes of long form and short form content available on these sites, which makes the user to scroll more and more until they get bored, which they never get due to how these social media sites are designed. This creates a FOMO and a sense of compulsion in a user's mind. You can literally study about how to make a rocket on this internet. But no, what some people want is just to criticize the content on this internet. And that's a wrap, guys. If you want to make yourself productive and not get broke due to these social media sites, you can click on this video where I told about 5 AIs that will boost your productivity. And I will meet you in the next video. Till then, stay curious, stay techie. Sam's Tech Bytes out.